Well, hello everyone, this is Mayank, and are you one of those people who are really bonded with Windows 7 but and don't want to update to Windows 10? Or are you one of those who just hate malware and trojans? All of us hate us, but you also love Windows 7 and you don't want to switch to Windows 10 or 11, or you are one of those who have a 10 or 11-year-old PC which doesn't meet the system requirement or Windows 10 even. So, what to do in that situation? My simple answer to that situation is Linux. Yes, you heard it right, Linux. Basically, Ubuntu, because it is very much, user friendly and very much easy to use, and a good looking, pretty OS, I can add. And yeah, it is very lightweight and it can use a very less amount of resources. And since it is Linux, very less amount of viruses are made for this operating system. Plus, it is also open source and free, so you don't need to worry about having a product key or have to buy Ubuntu and all. It is available on site publicly, and it is virus free because all the time you have developers behind you and they are watching you, like not literally watching you, but like they are just seeing that any virus is coming and they're making Ubuntu more stronger and stronger since it is supported by the developers. And yeah, fun fact, you are already using a Linux in form of your Android because it is also a layering on Linux operating system. So yeah, you're using a Linux, and basically you should learn Linux because it is an operating system which has, you know like you can see what happens inside an operating system, how packages are installed, how things are working in the operating system, and much more. Yeah, so without further ado, let's begin. Make sure to like this video, subscribe my channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get my latest video up on your course. Without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so guys, for downloading or installing an OS, we need a bootable pen drive. So for making it, we just download a software from our browser. For that, go to your preferred browser and type Ventoy. Yes, if you are my old subscriber, you would have known that I have made a video on how to install, um, basically make a bootable pen drive from your Android phone. There also I used Ventoy, and here I'm also using Ventoy because it makes a multi-bootable pen drive basically, and you don't need to worry about maybe storing many pen drives. Yeah, so just hit Ventoy, and now it downloads Windows zip. Then latest version at my time is 1.0.89. Just hit windows.zip and it will start downloading a 15.87 MB file. I just downloaded it, and then go to your downloaded location. My case compressed. Now here you can see this is the zip file. Just extract it using WinRAR or 7-zip, or it can be extracted by Windows default itself. It doesn't carry any virus. So yeah, extract to Ventoy as 1.0.89. I already extracted it, so yes to all. Now enter this here and click on this. This will ask for administrative permissions to give it, and now all the processes will be automated. Installation, we'll just open our default browser and search Ubuntu, and we'll get to this site. Directly go to downloads and wait. Okay, so go to Ubuntu's tab only, and now go to download tab. It was my mistake. And now download LTSC file. It should download if you see. Yeah, so it is downloading. Since I have downloaded it earlier, I won't be downloading it and showing you the next step, but at this point you should start download if you are using IDM, or it will automatically download through your browser. Again, it needs an active connection, so yeah. Now we have our Ventoy ready, a bootable ISO, bootable pen drive with the ISO installed on it, but let me tell you how to do it. So I'll take my Ubuntu's ISO file, copy it, come to Ventoy and paste it. It's the most simple way of getting an ISO or a bootable pen drive, multi-bootable pen drive basically. And yeah, if you are a person who has a lesser access to the pen drive, so this can be a boon to you, because you see, we only need one pen drive and we can install from that Windows, Mac OS and everything else. But I don't think Mac OS, but yeah, Linux and Windows. So I'll cut this procedure because I'm not using an SSD, I'm using an hard drive. So yeah, stay tuned. So guys, after copying your Ubuntu ISO into the newly made Ventoy pen drive, you can just restart your PC, and while it is restarting, press your boot key. I have mentioned all the boot keys over here, so you don't need to worry about anything. You'll just relax and press the boot key. Most of the time it is mentioned in the boot options, but yeah, if it isn't, then go to the BIOS and enable the boot key option. You'll get definitely the boot key options. And now back to the video. So guys, after pressing your boot key repeatedly, you will see an option like this. So just select your USB. In my case it is USB Kingston Data Traveler. Hit enter, and most probably you will boot into a screen like this named Ventoy. We just wanted to install Ubuntu, so just hit enter on Ubuntu's ISO. We wanted a normal boot, so normal boot. From here the process will be on screen, so yeah. So guys, after getting into the bootable ISOs and selecting the Ubuntu option, you'll find these options. Just hit enter for try or install Ubuntu, and it will just flash like this, and like a standard installation of any OS. A few codes will come in front of you, and then Ubuntu's load screen. We have to be very patient because this is the first boot of any OS, and we all know it takes time, so be patient. So we are in the basic environment of Ubuntu. You can see, guys, this is not in the full screen because basically no drivers are installed and not even the display drivers, so it will be in this resolution only. But no worries, sooner or later installation media will get on and we'll get the information for drivers. Here we are inside Ubuntu. We'll just select install Ubuntu with English language. You can choose any other language from here itself. It will take a lot of procedure time, and basically it will take some time, right? Now here, just tick this part of the setup because you know it just lowers down your burden. It will just automatically install all the drivers and you don't have to worry about them. Hit continue, and now it's saying preparing Ubuntu drivers, as you can see over here. And after the preparation it will just go full screen, and then the installation will continue. See, here we are. Our installation has gone full screen. It is glitching a little bit, but it's okay. With time it always recovers. So why I chose Ubuntu in Linux? Because it is a quite nice place to start. You can see as Ubuntu has its own store, and it's the base model if you want to start learning Linux. I would recommend Ubuntu because it is much more, easier than other Linux distros like everything else. And yeah, here you can fresh install Ubuntu or dual boot it. I'll just go for fresh install because I want. By the way, if you want a video on dual boot, please like this video as much as you can. I'll make a video on dual boot too. So hit continue. It will say all the changes it is making, and selecting the region. I'm in India, so I'll select India and continue. Now it will ask you a name, so write your name or anything else. I'm just writing my name, and now it will say to choose password, so you can choose anything. I'm just choosing a simple password like 123 123 again, and I'll hit this option login automatically because it won't ask me password again and again. If you want you can click require my password to login, but I'll just say login automatically. And now hit continue. This was the last step where we have to interact. Now the thing will be fully automatic. It will just create the partitions and then copy the files, install the files, and after that it will ask you for a reboot. And after the reboot you'll see a fresh installed Ubuntu on your system. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just fast forwarding this whole procedure because it takes a lot of time. So I'll meet you guys on the other side of the video. Take out your bootable pen drive and hit enter. It will restart again and then Ubuntu will boot. Especially on Ubuntu, and you can see this is how Ubuntu looks. I'll just skip all these. Next, 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 and done. Yeah. So guys, this is Ubuntu. You have been provided with Mozilla Firefox, which is a great browser indeed, and this is the application corner. Basically, it is inspired by macOS and Windows in a way. So yeah, we have videos, additional drivers, calculator and text editor. Basically, you won't get any trouble while installing this, any kind of trouble about drivers. You'll get LibreOffice, which I talked about earlier, and yeah, basically it is a very lightweight office and it can work on 2 to 1 gigs of RAM, and basically very less storage too. And here is our file manager. Just click on here and you'll get into the file manager. This is the interface of Ubuntu, and yeah, the very much downside of Linux is that you have to just really do everything by your own. Like, installing a package on Windows is like next and install, but on Ubuntu or any other Linux you have to write a code about that and then apply it. That's why it is a bit of hectic task, but yeah. So this is Ubuntu guys. How was the video? You can tell me in the comment section down below, and if you liked this video, please hit that like button, and if I got good response on this video, I'll make another video on how to dual boot this Ubuntu on with Windows. So yeah, if you want such kind of video from me, so please hit that like button, subscribe my channel, and hit that bell icon so that you can get notification of my latest videos. I'll meet you guys in the next video. Till then, keep being awesome.